Today, we are going to discuss computing the decile of group data. For our objective, calculate the specific measures of position, which is deciles. Let us consider the scores of 120 grade 10 students in the first quarter math examination. Find the 7th decile. Let us take a look at the given table. We have the score and the frequency. For the score, we have 51 to 60, 41 to 50, 31 to 40, 21 to 30, 11 to 20, and 1 to 10. For the frequency, we have 7, 21, 49, 21, 18, and 4. Let us compute the decile of group data. We approximate the kth decile from a frequency distribution table by the formula d sub k is equal to LB plus I times the quantity of nk over 10 minus less than CF all over the frequency of decile class. Again, let us take a look at the given LB, that is the lower class boundary of the decile class. I, it is the class size. N, it is the number or total number of observations. K is the decile of interest. Less than CF or less than cumulative frequency before the decile class. FDK, it is the frequency of the decile class. Before we determine the decile, complete first the frequency table. Then determine the lower class boundaries. Look at the highlighted numbers. 51, 41, 31, 21, 11, and 1. These are the lower class limits. Then subtract 0.5 from each lower limit to get the lower class boundaries. So, 1 minus 0.5 is equal to 0.5. 11 minus 0.5 equals 10.5. Then 21 minus 0.5 equals 20.5. 31 minus 0.5 is equal to 30.5. 41 minus 0.5 is equal to 40.5. And 51 minus 0.5 is equal to 50.5. So these are the lower class boundaries. Next, we need to determine the cumulative frequency. Take note that the cumulative frequency is calculated by adding each frequency from a frequency distribution table to the sum of its predecessor. So you're going to start adding on the frequency of the lowest score. So our lowest score is 1 to 10 and the frequency is 4. So we are going to start with 4, then add 21 plus 22 equals 43, 49 plus 43 equals 92, 21 plus 92 equals 113, and 7 plus 113 equals 120. After completing the table, we are now about to compute the decile class using nk over 10. Remember, our n is equal to 120. So we just get the sum of the frequency, 7 plus 21 plus 49 plus 21 plus 18 plus 4 equals 120. Now we are going to replace the given value to n and k. So our n is 120 and our k is 7 because we are going to find the 7th decile. So 120 times 7, we have 840. And 840 divided by 10 equals 84. And 84, this is our position of our class. Now, compare this to the values in the less than cumulative frequency. Now, the decile class is the class interval where less than cumulative frequency is greater or equal to decile class. Looking at the table, 92 is greater than 84. Therefore, we get this interval as our decile class. For our lower boundary, we have 30.5. So look at the highlighted numbers. Then our I is 10. Again, I equals 10. Number of observation equals 120. The decile interest or K is 7. Less than CF is 43. Then the frequency of decile class is 49. So these numbers or these given numbers will be used in computing the 7th decile. Let us now substitute the given values in the given formula. So we have decile 7 is equal to LB plus I times the quantity of NK over 10 minus less than CF all over the frequency of decile class. For our lower boundary, we have 30.5, N 120, K 7, less than CF 43, I equals 10, and FDK is equal to 49. Now remember, you need to solve first the numbers inside the parentheses. 120 times 7 equals 840 divided by 10 is equal to 84. Then 84 minus 43 equals 41. Then 41 times 10, that is 410. 410 divided by 49, we have 8.37. Then 30.5 plus 8.37, we have 38.87. Therefore, the 7th decile is 38.87. Again, let us look at the given table. Let us interpret the 7th decile. So the 7th decile is 38.87. Therefore, it is said that 70% of all data points are below or less than 38.87. To find the decile value of a group data, remember D sub k is equal to LB plus I times NK over 10 minus less than CF all over frequency of decile class. To properly organize the data in tabular form, it is important to know the values of LB, I, N, K, less than CF, and FDK. After you have obtained the decile class. I hope na may natutunan kayo sa lesson natin and try to watch the next video lesson which is all about percentile of a group data. Thank you for watching.